Hi, Cup and card friends. Welcome back. It's Linda Z. It's that time to grab your favorite cuppa, grab your cards, and let's dive in. So today we are continuing our Pentacles suit with the Knight of Pentacles. This fella is dependable and steady and reliable. He is the only knight in the suit that has all four paws of the horse standing still. I say paws because I always talk to my dogs, with their paws. Just something silly that I do. But here we see him just standing still, looking at his pentacle. He's not in any hurry. So this guy might be a little bit boring. He might be mundane. It's about the daily grind. He sticks to a routine. Even though he's hardworking, he is steady. He is not in a hurry. He works methodically towards his goals. He's very consistent, and he's a natural planner. But much like the page, we have this beautiful yellow sun's background, and we have a yellow pentacle, and the only difference that we can see is the contour. Otherwise, the pentacle would just blend into the background. So here we have our knight, and he's in armor. All this armor, and this armor is showing that he is protected and he is prepared, and it's about his security. Down here we see rows of a field of crops getting ready to be planted. This is about fruitfulness, being down to earth. These fields take a lot of work. A lot of work. Again, we see two trees here off in the distance showing togetherness and maybe community. And like in the page, we have a mountain range in the back, meaning possible challenges, but we see the peak here showing the nod to the nod to being between heaven and earth. So looking at the knight and the horse, we both have green plumes on both, and that is, he's not afraid of stark contradictions. This is about green is about growth, and both of them have that, but it takes time for growing. Also giving a nod to his fields here for the growth and the fruitfulness that he's going to plant and the things that he wants to come up. And here we see the red bridle that he has, and of course his tunic. Again, red is about passion and willpower for the bridle, because with a horse, horses are pretty powerful animals, and they have a willpower of their own. They'll go in whatever direction they want to. But this knight, having this red bridle, controls that. He is in control of his willpower. So let's take a look at the cards that we have. Today we're using the Horror Tarot, This Might Hurt Tarot, and the Heaven and Earth Tarot. So here's the Horror Tarot. And by the way, I love Todd Alcott's work. He has 3 decks that are out. There's a science fiction one, the Horror Tarot, and the Pulp Tarot. But I have to say, the card stock is not great. If you can look here, this card is actually bending and twisting. Even though it's normal, standard card stock, for whatever reason, it is not that great. So here we have our suit of pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, wins the race. Dun, dun, dun. And let's see what his book says. Let's find our Knight of Pentacles. The issue marks the first appearance of the distinguished gentleman, about a man who desires a woman so much that he keeps pursuing her even after his death. The Knight of Pentacles is a card about incremental advancement in the material realm, a card about hard work and solid effort. Ain't that the truth? As they say with with the snail and not the tortoise and the hare, slow and steady wins the race. And here's the This Might Hurt. We have our knight on a motorcycle instead of a horse. And this gives true nod to the RWS. Here we have our field. Here he's wearing his green plume. He has a red helmet on instead of a jacket, his tunic. But we see a little farm back here. And he's overlooking his field, but holding his pentacle. And again, it's not moving. So this says, the one who rides all the way through. The Knight of Pentacles is grounded. He has duties and responsibilities, and he is going to live up to them with diligence. With a work ethic like this, he will be successful and find joy in that success. He is reliable and often a perfectionist. If you are the Knight of Pentacles, it's time to knuckle down and take satisfaction in your work. You have the opportunity to build something stable. Don't slack, cut corners, or run off and mess it up. If the Knight of Pentacles comes to you, it's a clear sign that you're going to have to see a situation through. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles comes up when your vision has become too limited. You know you have what it takes to put in the work. Can you dream bigger? If the Knight of Pentacles is someone in your life, you are a reliable person. I chose to draw my dad as the Knight of Pentacles because he is hardworking and diligent. He is always there for me. He works hard all day, cooks delicious meals every night, and fixes the garage door on the weekends. My dad is my rock and therefore my Knight of Pentacles. And I love that. I think sometimes we take our partners or parents or loved ones or friends for granted, for those that are the dependable ones, the ones that we can always count on, the ones that we know that we can call, the ones that are just always there. So let's take a look at our last card, which is the Heaven and Earth Tarot. I love this deck. This is a mass market deck. Look at this card. The Knight of Pentacles. He is sitting on his horse again. We see him, there's a field in the back, but it is fruitfulness. We have his red cloak, his armor. But here he's holding a pentacle in the hand and a scepter in the other hand. And we have a winged deer, winged buck. Okay, so let's take a look at what this says about our knight. The image says a knight sits on his horse. He holds a pentacle out in front of him. His other hand clasps a scepter with a 6-pointed star in it. The horse stands near a field of wheat. The knight looks as if he is posturing and presenting himself to someone. A winged stag appears above his head. And seeing the wheat field just tells me about abundance. So the earthly interpretation is take caution before entering a situation. Slow and steady, nurture your accomplishments, look before you leap, establish trust and security. And here are some questions for a journal prompt. And they are, what happens when you slow down your movement? Here, let me move this up. Who do you protect and what commitments require your attention? So our knight wears many hats. He is the one that does all the things that makes him reliable. He's the one you can count on. There was a commercial a long time ago. I forget what it was, but it was about a woman that says she can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and never, ever, ever let you forget you're a man, because she's a woman. And the knight could be a woman. The knight could be, it's interchangeable. It does not have to be a masculine energy. It could be a female energy. Women are out here doing stuff every day. Moms are just absolute rock stars. And this is just a wonderful interpretation of the knight. Seeing him in different venues that we have here. So I hope you enjoy this. Let's see. Let's talk about doing a reading, and let's use our This Might Hurt tarot. and see what this says about our knight. So let me pull out the cards. Okay, so let's ask Spirit, why is our knight here today? Well, that was fast. Oh my goodness. And we have both cards. Spirit really must be wanting to tell somebody something. Okay. So we have, why is this here? We have the Three of Wands. And then how do we handle this? The Fool. So this Three of Wands is telling us that we're getting ready to go on a journey. And I find this odd because we have been pulling the Three of Wands and the Six of Cups a lot this week. This is still in the planning stages of going somewhere and getting ready to go on a journey. You can see here, she's sitting here. She has her back to us, so she's looking out her window, looking out to what she wants to do. We have all of the planning things on her desk. She's written everything out. This hasn't come to fruition yet. So how do we handle this? Go. It's saying go. This is the one that's saying start the journey. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Come on. I think this is awesome. I really think this has a nod to my friend coming to visit. She's coming down in a couple of weeks. I can't wait to see her. And I think this is really pulling off of my energy because we've been seeing a lot of this with the Three of Wands and the Six of Cups. But here with the Fool, it's saying it's beginning that journey. It's saying, let's go. So I see that even though you're steady and everything and you've planned everything out, you're getting ready to go on your journey. So go on that journey. Well, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and a like. I'll be posting these in the 4 Facebook groups below. I hope you join one or all of them. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. I will be doing an oracle card pull in the morning for our card of the day, for you to take a picture of the card to keep it with you with the message, so that if you need inspiration through the day, you can look at the card and remember its importance. And again, I thank you very much for subscribing. Have a wonderful day. Sending love and light. Bye.